how can I be happy? How can I be happy once and for all, so that I don't have all these problems weighing me down? Well, maybe I need to stop being dependent on circumstances to make me happy. Because very often it's like this. Oh, if only I could be rich. If only I could be rich, then I wouldn't have to worry about money anymore, and I'd be able to get what I wanted. I'd be able to travel the world and do things that I want to do, and then I'll be happy. And then I wouldn't have to do that bloody job. Or it's about success in a different way. If I got the recognition for what I'm doing, what I'm giving to the world, or for my art, then I'll be recognized, I'll be someone. Then I'll be happy. Or just things keep pissing me off. Things keep going wrong. I keep losing things, or the weather keeps messing up my plans. All these things keep going wrong. If only that would stop happening, then I could be happy. Of course, that's never going to happen. Circumstances will never make you happy. So come on. What do you have to do? You have to find the happiness that's within you. Within me. Okay, well, where's happiness? I don't feel it. How do I make it happen? It can't be made happen. Okay. There's this joy. There's this contentment that is not dependent on anything outside. It's unstoppable. It doesn't have a beginning. It doesn't have an end. It's just this kind of infinite, universal, well-being joy. That's there. That's there anyway. From your perspective, it's not. Because it seems like things go wrong. But from the perspective of Source, God, the universe, everything is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect all the time. So all that's necessary is to take the very simple step of starting to believe that what is happening in itself is perfect. Okay, I've lost my keys. I'll find them. It's not a problem. It's just something that appears to be happening in this virtual reality game we called life. Okay. Found my keys. Found my keys. Or don't find them, get another set cut. But either way, any problem that you might call a problem that comes up is not really a problem anymore, because everything is eternally perfect. Oh, that's hard to believe, isn't it? It's hard to accept, because there's so many things that are wrong with my situation. Why do I not have a steady job? Or why do I hate my job? There it goes. The why me, or the how can things be different? That mechanism that eternally turns and turns and turns and turns and turns. Oh, I'm content for a moment. I'm content. But why can't I stay like that? Oh, I feel really relieved. I'm just really at peace in this moment. But I look at the rest of the world and I've got to do something about them. What? They're not at peace. What? And there's always some reason. Oh, this is a lovely moment. Just sitting amongst these flowers. But why can't I hold on to this moment? Why can't I appreciate it enough? There's always something. Always some reason. This mechanism keeps turning. This machine. Making us constantly look for what's wrong. And again, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm happy, but don't get too happy because there's something else coming up that will not be as good as this moment. That's the mind game. That's the mind machine. That's what it's designed to do. To keep the ego going. And I've said before, just stop. Just stop. Stop trying to be happy. Stop trying to be enlightened. Stop trying. And then it happens. And it's very frustrating for people to hear that. Don't tell me to stop, because I can't stop. How can I stop it? How can I stop my mind? I could say meditate. But meditation has so many connotations for so many people, with boring or difficult or weird or other things that stop it being possible. So, no, I won't use that word. But it's as simple as this. Really as simple as this. When we're getting tensed up about things, when we're stressing about things, when we're trying to do things, efforting, then it's time to, in whatever way you can, just give yourself a break. Give yourself a break in a loving, affectionate way. So, for example, I could say, just stop trying. Be happy. Accept what is. And then I could try and be thinking, okay, I've got to accept what is. I've just got to accept it. And immediately it becomes an effort. I've got to try and do something. Nothing has to be done. So just be very frivolous, general. I don't have to do anything, actually. I don't have to do anything. Nothing to do. It's easy. So easy. Oh, easy. Easy. I don't have to try and be spiritual. It's fine as I am. Absolutely fine as I am. Fine. It's all fine. It's fine. Oh, I can notice these little thoughts popping up, trying to make me feel bad about myself. But it's fine. It's all been fine so far. It's going to be fine in the future. It's all fine. Yes, it's fine. And it seems like delusion. I'm deluding myself. Why am I not facing reality? I can't just put my head in the cloud and say, it's all fine, when really it's not fine. I'm hurtling towards death. And I need to get enlightened before I die. No, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Everything's fine. That's God's perspective. God's not worried about us. God doesn't want us to struggle and beat ourselves up. God knows we're perfect as we are. And when we start to know we're perfect as we are, and that becomes habitual, then that mechanism can start to slow down, and eventually, even when circumstances seem to put you into a difficult situation, there can still be that wonderful, eternal knowing that everything will work out fine. And the interesting thing is that, and this shouldn't be your reason for doing it, or it doesn't have to be your reason for doing it, but when you stop resisting what is, and just start loving whatever's happening because it's the way it's got to happen, then like attracts like, and the appreciation of what is going on right now in this moment, that's this mysterious beingness that is so wonderful. And it attracts more of that, and there's more and more and more, until it becomes the stuff that you live in. Because it's reflecting your perspective, and your perspective is the higher perspective. Sounds like a load of New Age nonsense. Who is this person telling me this stuff? It's the same intelligence that makes the flowers and makes them not stressed, not toiling and worrying. When you are speaking or drawing or cooking or smiling from a place of gentle, joyful well-being, then you are part of the expression of God's kingdom. When you are feeling guilty, resistant, angry, fed up, you are still part of God's kingdom. But you've forgotten it. So it seems that suffering is there. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. It's us against the universe anyway. I'm going to get through life. I'm going to achieve things. This time it will be alright. This time I'm going to make a success of myself. I'm going to find my purpose. It's you against the universe. Align with the universe by, instead of heading out there to forge your path, by just going with the flow. This is what's happening now. It's enough. Enough is enough. How can I be happy? By remembering that you don't need to change anything. Drop that illusion of responsibility. You don't owe anything. Nothing is owed to you. It's all just perfect as it is.